in my little world. Hello, welcome to everybody. Just come on, just chat to everybody in Zoom. Come in, sit down, get your rolled up blankets for a nice seated position. We're going to start at the beginning. Why not? I've heard it's a good place for beginnings, is right at the beginning. Today's class is to continue with this feeling of stopping the worry loop, to release, to let go, to shake out the system, to drain out the system, to squeeze out the system, to give us a way of stopping the worry loop. I'm using the portal of Kundalini Yoga. Now, if you were here for yesterday's, it was a strong class. For Monday, it was quite strong. Today, it's a little bit less, but we're still going to incorporate some of the Kundalini Yoga, which is basically repetitive yoga. It's the cardio version. If yoga was to do a cardio class, hey, come with us, cardio yoga, it would be like this. Not pio, that's bollocks. I'm sorry, it is. Yeah, leave the two apart. Don't mix them. Thank you. Oil and water, don't do it. Not oil and vinegar, that's good. So that's just an opinion. It's only my opinion. So today we will be doing a flowing moon salutation. It will build, we'll add in some Kundalini yoga, a little bit of and then we'll be second back down to mat for nice and grounding practice today. Grounding for people who've got sea legs. So sit nice and tall wherever you are. I learned some new techniques the other day and I've been mucking about with them and they'll be integrated into this in points. Someone out there will know they've influenced my yoga practice, and this one is a starter. We're going to do humming bee meditation or pranayamic breathing. It is breathing through the nose, but we'll be humming. Some of you've done this with me before. Now, normally in the traditional books, we would block off all of the senses, but for today, I'd like us to take 3 fingers to the brow and then put the thumbs in the air. Rest a little finger over the top of the eyelids and just have a little fiddle-de-dildy till you find a comfy place. And you'll just find a place where everything can rest quite easily. And we're going to be doing some humming breaths. We'll do 5 rounds of bee breath, of the humming breath. Inhale through the nose and then hum the breath. Inhale. Find your own rhythm. When you're ready, release the hands away and just sit there for a moment. My aim with that was to find a way of calming and centering your system to vibrate the vagus nerve, my favourite of all the nerves. And to bring that centered feeling onto your breath so you can actually be aware of your breath, recognise it. Lovely. When you're ready, take your hands up to the sky, nice and high, reach on up, and then take the hands onto the knees. We're going to stir the Buddha bowl, nice and steady. This is the start of Kundalini practice quite often. Roll forward, forehead towards the earth. Inhale, come back up. And our aim the goal is to warm the spine up. Now, I like to use my hands wrapped around the knees, but if you find you'd like to open up the back, you can walk the hands around, or some people do it like that. Circle the body, dip the head low, roll on back, and then take it the other direction. So while we're doing this, maybe just have a little delve into the memory banks. Is there anything that may have annoyed you, offended you? Maybe something you took personally that happened in the past couple of days? Come back to center. Come on to all fours. Nice and easy, spread the fingers. Inhale, fill the belly, take the gaze to the top of the mat. Exhale, rock back into downward dog and exhale. And investigate. How's it feeling in them hamstrings? If you did the previous class, your hamstrings might be a bit tender. Pedal the legs, nice and easy. Now take the blanket and just unroll it, or your towel, whatever you've got. Come onto all fours, nice bit of cushioning on the knees. Sometimes when you're finding life challenging, if you could bring a bit of extra comfort onto your yoga mat, don't laugh, but sometimes I do get a cuddly bear. I've got a Yoda. Sometimes I cuddle him at the end of my yoga practice. I mean, it probably looks a bit daft, but I know it feels nice. So spread the fingers, have a good grip to the earth, and we're just going to nice and steadily take the right foot up to the sky with a bent knee. And I want us to start circling into the hip. Now, as we do this, avoid the stacking of the hips. We want to attempt to equalize the weight between both hands. And this is more to stabilize your core and open the hip. So you feel it in the abdominal muscles, the outer wall of the tummy. But you get that nice one. I want us to keep doing it until we get a bit of an ache going on, till you get a bit of lactic acid or a bit of, oh, that's fatigue. And I'd like you in this safe place where we're on all fours, we're on our yoga mat, safe place, just to give it a bit of edge to it. One more round, and then swap the direction, other direction. And maybe the opposite buttock will start to burn a little. If so, you can make these circles smaller. Keep the elbows softer. Watch out for neck dipping. But I want us to feel ourselves face the challenge of things that feel a little bit uncomfortable. Yeah, we'll all get that out there. Things are feeling a bit uncomfortable. Draw the knee all the way through and plant the foot towards the front of your mat. It should just about go off your blanket. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee and ease it back. So we go into a low lunge. That's going to give us plenty of stretch. Press the heart forward and settle in for a moment. It can be nice to have a little sway, a bit of a twist, a little ease backwards and forwards. Ooh. And then press the front foot into the mat. If you can, spread the toes. I can't. We need Jan for that. Not seen Jan for a while, must contact Jan. Root down with the left hand onto the mat. Give me a thumbs up with the right hand and put the thumb in the crease of your hip. So you hold it nice and steady so the hip stays square. You've got a good grip of those wine storage bags. That's what they are on me. Walk the right foot a little bit over and turn it out. Send your heart towards the top right corner of your mat and just ease into that twist. Ease into the hips. Ease away. Just so we open up the hip that we've been moving. We'll take the right hand up to the sky, just lift it up, just lift to open up the chest. And hand comes back down onto the mat. Walk the right foot back to the centre, and then we'll press the hips back squarely. So the buttocks go towards the left heel, flex into the right foot, give it a drag, and inhale and stretch out the hamstring. You can shimmy the tail, you can lengthen up. With everything that's going on in the world out there at the moment, the secret tensions we hold build up without us knowing it. You teeth grinders, you 4 o'clock waker-uppers, you perfectionists who have to tidy for comfort. Yes, ma'am, guilty as charged. Rock forward back into that lunge, really lean forward into it, take the hands onto the knee and just lift the torso, just lift it up. Send the collarbones wide, elbows nice and wide, a little bit of nose in the air, a little bit of confidence in yourself. A little bit of I have a right to have my own opinions. I have a right to do things the way I want to. That kind of, yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'll do things my way from now. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. That kind of vibe. Thanks for the information. That was nice of you, but I'm going to do it this way anyway. That kind of feeling. So a little bit proud, a little bit Winston Churchill maybe. Hands back down onto the mat and then glide that leg back. And you should feel that nice. You should feel like, oh yeah, I've done something with that right hip. Good. Take the knees wide, ease back into little old child's pose just for a moment. Just let the forehead go to the mat. Inhale back to all fours. Open and close the hands as we get there. If you have got your hands on the blanket, it should be making it a little bit softer. Want to build up strength, take them off. Okay, onto all fours. And we're going to start with the circles of the left leg now. So take left foot up towards the sky so the knees bend and start circling. And let's go through our checklist. So evenly distribute the weight between both hands. Elbows are soft. We are attempting to keep the hips squared, so we're circling the hip. And our aim is to feel a bit of it in our stomach muscles as well. Then we move on to our neck position. Don't let the head hang like a puppy that's been told off, or creasing it so we're looking forward, a neutralized neck. Nice big circles. And we're going to keep at it till we feel it. And you'll know that I'm a big fan of saying that. Quite a lot of our emotions can often get stored in the hips due to the psoas muscle being the muscle of the soul, our fight or flight or freeze muscle, the one that makes us run away or attack, the only muscle that attaches the leg bone to the spine. Aha, see the connection. Why do we get bad backs from stress? All the fight or flight, cortisol, all that chemical soup going around in our body. Take it to the opposite direction. Ease those circles with the knees. I tend to find that the opposing leg is the one that starts to whine at me rather than the one that's moving. But we'll just go with those sensations because life can bring us uncomfortable feelings. Life can bring us the discomfort. How much can other people's words get to you, hey? And actions. You're like, oh, I should do that. I won't do it to you. All of those things build up in us. And then bring the leg through. Plant it towards the front of the mat. There we go into our low lunge. Oh, that feels so nice. I like that. That's good. Yet still haven't shaved the left foot. I might leave it as an experiment. How hairy does the foot get? Take that nice planted feeling, press into the feet, keeping the hips nice and square. Right palm goes down, good grip, unless you've got a yoga block to protect your wrist. Give me the thumbs up with the left thumb. Lean back, pop it in the hip crease, and get a good grip of that place. Ease the foot over. So you've got a little sort of 20-degree on the foot. And then turn the chest and open the heart. Shine the heart towards the left corner of the mat or even higher. And my thumb back in place, but keep that hip rooted and squared. For more dynamics, you can press the top of the right foot onto the mat and you'll feel that work through all of the body. You can lighten the load on the back knee. There is more dynamics. Don't have to do it though. Keep opening that chest. Finally, release the left hand up to the sky, a gentle flourish. Find the last places to shine a light in. Good, and then the hand comes back down to the mat. Walk the leg back to center, hips go square, and rock back into half monkey pose. Feel the hamstring of the left foot and press into it. Heel presses away, toes go to the sky. Think long in the spine. And rock forward once more. Finish off the low lunge by taking the hands onto the knee, and then we bring in that emotional sense to it, or that I like to think of a frequency to yoga pose is what your thought intent is into it. And I like that kind of thing at the moment. I'm going to do things the way that suits me best. I'm doing the best that I can with what I have available to me in this given moment, and I'm going to stay strong in my decision making. I'm not going to be swayed. I've made my decision. It feels right for me. And I think it's important because being kind, loving people, being yogis, our hearts are so open. We're just great big old pleasers, aren't we? Guilty, you pleasers? Yeah, oh, we're so busy pleasing. No, don't worry. I'll do it later. I'll do what you want. Do that, do we? No, I don't need a hand. I'm fine. Yeah, so chest up, chest proud, and just be really at peace with making your own decisions in your own goddamn sweet way kind of feeling. Which is a proud chest, which is an opening. It's a strong feeling here. Hands back down to the mat. When we add emotion into yoga poses, we're doing a couple of jobs at once, especially when we open out those hips. Ease back into that child pose, nice and steady, and let the sensations subside. It will be of no great surprise that the place to go after that is going to be a downward dog. Inhale into all fours. Now for this one, if you can move your blanket over to the side before we go into downward dog. Tuck the toes under and press the weight back. Legs extend. Find the place where the resistance kicks in. And then focus on your exhale to even it out through the body. All parts, all working. All parts lighting up. Walking the feet towards the hands. We're going to sway up, get the feet hip distance apart. Before we go any further and we sway up, just draw the navel in towards the spine here in a half curved fold, yeah? Back is rounded, draw it in, soften the knees. Where the fingertips land, need the fingertips just about touching the floor. I was doing my Kundalini yoga this morning while my lovely man was on a conference call downstairs. I don't know what they thought about me yelling Had Hadi really loud. We're not doing that one today. We're going to inhale up. Take a big breath, reach to the sky. Exhale fully. Hold for a moment. Inhale fully through the nose. And then exhale, sweep down towards the earth. Inhale up to the sky. Repeat. Exhale. Inhale. Sweep away. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now make sure you still got the navel engaged to protect the spine. If you do have heady in your practice, you're comfortable saying that at home, it is a heady, but that's optional. It's seasoning to the Kundalini yoga, adding in the mantra. You can say it in your head. Heady. Change the mantra. Heady. Something you'd like to say. Heady. You can talk to yourself in there. Let it all out. 3 more. Last one. Breath up top, stand tall. Exhale through the nose. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Slowly release the arms out the side. Exhale. Take the feet a little wider. Okay, we're going to sway now. So take the hands onto the hips. Inhale, lift the chest nice and gently. Exhale, take an easy forward fold. Let the hands hang. Get the feet nice and sturdy on the earth. Soften the knees, navel strong, and just start to sway side to side. It will, some of you may feel a bit dark at first, but it will feel kind of nice. Just to let it all swing and sway. I don't have to mention pampas grass, do I, regular people? When we're ready, we're going to inhale up to the left. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, slowly sweep down. Repeat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last round. Exhale. Go back to the swaying, rocking side to side. Let it all get loose. Juicy, loose. Now, if you're getting back out, you can make these really small movements. And we're ready. We're going to go up to the right on an inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale all the way up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, naturally cleansing the lungs. Inhale all the way up. And then come back down to the center. Forward fold. Walk the feet towards the front of the mat. Inhale, look up for a flat back. Exhale, take a forward fold. Let it go. Inhaling into plank. Right, there's 2 variations for today. Pick one. This is important bit. Pick one and stick to it. So you need to have honesty and integrity to work out which one's going to be best. We have Krama A, which is inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. That's it. If you're going to go for Krama A, pop the blanket underneath the knees, okay? We've got the next one, Krama 2, which we did yesterday, which will be, we come into a downward dog, and it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So let me tell you the aim before we go any further. The aim of this is to move our body into a place of mild discomfort by controlling the breath as well. So I'm going to take something I learnt about a breathing technique and add it in today. You can leave that out and just stay with inhale, exhale. Do what feels good. So make your decision where you're going to get to and which one you're going to do. If you can give this one and give it full well, you can, it can. You don't let the knees go to the ground and you can get a right old workout from them. It can be done gentler, or we work from the knees, dip, and go back. Decide now. Are we ready? Exhale, back or into downward dog, and we start. Inhale, exhale, inhale, Exhale. I'll need my breath. As we go through this, be aware that we've warmed up them hips, we've warmed up the spine. Needless to say, child's pose is available for your choices anytime you feel like it. Keep with it, and then, are we ready? We are inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, hold. Repeat the movement, hold the breath, rock forward, rock back. One more, hold the breath, rock forward, rock back. Now, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, one more round. Exhale, hold the breath, move. 3 repetitions. And then inhale, exhale. Inhale into plank. Exhale slowly, knees come to the mat. Inhale again. Exhale slowly, body to the mat. Into Sphinx pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Building up a little bit of internal and mental strength. Tuck the right toe under, the left toe under, and we go into either full forearm plank or knees down, legs up plank. Choose your poison. Inhale. In we go. Hold here. A feeling of building up our own inner personal strength. That feeling of knowing we are stronger than we give ourselves credit for. How many times in our life have we changed a decision to appease others when we knew what was right for ourselves? It's this inner strength I'm asking you to tune into, lock into, and get a coherence with. Knees down to the mat, rock all the way back into a well-earned child's pose. Let the dust settle. Let your body settle. Okay, we've got one more of the Kundalini practice to add into today. Come into all fours. Exhale yourself into downward dog. Walk the feet towards the front of the mat, slowly with bent knees. Gently roll up through the spine. Okay, this one, take the feet big and wide. We're going to start off with 1 clap above. So 3 claps above, my apologies. And then we'll bend the knees and 1 clap down. That's a little practice. It goes 1, 2, 3. Had, had, hadi. Had, had, hadi. We're on our way. You're with me. Had, hadi. Go deeper. Had, hadi. Now, if you wish, you can make this just the slightest bend of the knees. And it can just be the arm movements. You can make it nice and soft. Had, hadi. If you like it, you can go a bit heavier. Had, hadi. Had, hadi. Want to cleanse the system? Had, hadi. I better be careful now. You know, on my celery detox. Had, hadi. Now we go to 1. Had, hadi. 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 I'm going to shake my house. Had, hadi. Had, hadi. Had, hadi. Had, hadi. Had, hadi. Last 2. Had, hadi. Had, hadi. Inhale. Go big, go wide. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Hold. Inhale, step the legs together, take the hands up to the sky, and then exhale, take a forward fold down towards the front of your mat. Bend the knees, take the buttocks onto the mat. Take a moment just to lay down. No fuss, no bother. And then just settle. As if a storm has gone by, as if the threat has disappeared. My aim with that Kundalini yoga practice was to bring your body into what would be perceived as a stressful state, to make you use up the energy in your body, and then to restrict your breathing slightly, which often makes us go, oh, I can't breathe. But when we know we can control those moments, like the worrying loop that we get at 4 o'clock in the morning, over work, family, friends, anything, that we can, with our breath, get it all back online again. Take the legs up towards the sky. And just take a little few maneuvers. Linda loves it, as we've always called it. And now we have Linda back. It means even more. Few maneuvers. Extend those legs up towards the sky, nice and long. Take hold of the edges of your yoga mat. They're called yoga mats, not yoga bats. It was a full moon last night. And we're just going to take one leg and the other. A few little kicks. Now you can be a little bit powerful with these ones. Back is supported. Your inner core muscles. I like to think of myself having a fit on a supermarket floor because I can't get the cereal I wanted as a kid. No, I want that one. I want that one. I want that one. I want that. I don't want to wear a mask. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's what I'm saying. I know I've got to, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then legs up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then we'll work both legs together. Both down and up. Bit softer with this one. 5 breath, pump the breath. Last one, inhale. Exhale, soles of the feet down to earth. Feet go together and let the knees fall apart. Oh. Also, what we are creating in the body is creating a good stress called eustress, which is a good stress. It's the roller coaster stress. It's the excitement stress. And that's what we're creating in the body by doing these exercises and taking a little rest. We start to get that lovely dopamine as well. There's the neurochemistry going on. Bring the knees back together. Bring the knees in towards the chest. A little rock up to seated, that suits you. Feet onto the mat. Take the hands behind us. Nice and soft. Inhale, lift the chest. Open the front of the heart. Exhale, rock back. Then have a little squeeze into the tummy muscle. You can go dynamic. Inhale, feel the belly bring the heart forward. I've just realised I'm completely covered in dog hair. I was playing with my dog before this. Inhale. And exhale, but don't worry everybody, I have the new Shark Hoover. It's changed my life. Inhale to a neutral position. Give it a little shake of the hands. If you wanted to put the blanket behind for a bit of support, feel free to do so, or turn the fingers out to the side. We're going to just tap the feet on the floor. Yeah. Now you can do this really lightly. Yeah, it's just a little tap. It's just a little way of sort of getting rid of any tension. Just a little tapping away, just to coincide with the one we've done on our back. But this will give you stronger tummy muscles. You will feel the benefits. And we're going to go a little bit longer than we want to. A little bit of achy, but you can put a metaphor into it, like I have. And then soften the feet down. Bring your blanket behind you. Come to a comfortable cross-legged. If you remember, some of you are going to do the easy Sukhasana rather than Padmasana or Ardha Padmasana, and get yourself into that lovely cocooned, seated throne kind of feeling. And take the hands to prayer in front of the heart. Lift the chest a little bit higher. Send the collarbones a little bit wide. And the earlobe should be above the shoulders, which means just bringing the chin back, just an incy-wincy touch. Now, I want you to press firmly into hands and make yourself sit as tall as you can, like you're on parade, and then just ease back a little bit. So we keep the outer casing looking the same, but the inner parts of you relax and become steady. And you will automatically start tuning into the sound of your breath here. You should feel a beautiful sense of heat underneath your skin. Release the hands either to the lap, where you can have one hand as the peaceful hand mudra, the bowl of Buddha, the emptying of the bowl, the emptying of the mind. Close the eyes and sit here. Just be in this space. There is no doing. There is a being. If your eyes haven't already softly closed, let them do so now. As we come inwards and we withdraw into the self for a moment. Drop inwards by taking the mind to the back of the head, and then let it slide down into the heart center. Sink into that wonderful heart center. And if there has been anything that comes up for you while you're doing this, just let it sit with the heart. Those to-dos, just sit in the heart. And then I'd like to become acutely aware of the sounds around you. Any thought comes along, just sit it in the heart bowl. And you just be. The mind's turning up with little gifts of thoughts for you. Thank you, mind. Deal with that later. Right now, I'm just being. And I kind of like it. Take a bow of the head. Take the hands back to prayer in front of the chest. And take a moment for that recognition that whenever or wherever you're doing this class, there will be other people on the planet doing yoga with you. Because when we do yoga, we are never alone. There is always company from the past and the present moment. Yoga will always be there, just waiting. Let the eyes flicker open. And I want to wish you all a day that allows you to be the calm you wish to see in others, the peacefulness that I think we all need and all deserve in these times of ever-changing confusion. May we be the peace you want to see. And all I offer is, when you will come into contact with people who are angry or fearful or distressed or are adamant in their views, respect them for their views. Send them a little bit of love. They probably need it more than they know themselves. So if we can all do that, then that's the best job we can do. It really is the best, and probably the only one we can do with a guaranteed success. Just an idea. Working on the world bit by bit, all of us together. I wish you all, I don't know what time it is. Oh, we've finished a bit early today. I'll have to do you all a bonus class. That's all I've written. Got through it quick. I wish you all a beautiful day today. Namaste. Please drink a tremendous amount of water after that class. Okay, because we've just done a lot of Kundalini yoga. If you wish to lay down in Shavasana, I will fully recommend that. But I wanted to finish it in a meditation practice today rather than doing the full Shavasana. Tomorrow will be full Shavasana. Today, meditation, and go out there. Do your magic, people. Or go in there. Do your magic for yourself. Whichever one it is, I send you peace, love and light. Mwah. Namaste.